that's why it's you know, it's a double-edged sword, because we listen to heartbreak music through a heartbreak to help us get through it, but it actually keeps us in it a lot more than it helps us get through it. Because while we're listening to this heartbreak music, it's imprinting to our soul. When we have these favorite heartbreak songs, it keeps us there. It keeps us in that space. You know what I'm saying? So that's very, very important, because you have to understand how music and words go hand in hand. If you study some African history and African ancestry, I'm seeing the ancient one, the one that, you know, they kind of sweep under the rug and shit. But you will see that the only people that, for one, they didn't have recordings, but for two, the only people that can actually put lyrics over music were sages, because they understood what music is going to happen, what's going to happen when words are put over music. They understood that, and they said only the sages, only the priests, only the saints, only the, you know, the higher echelon order thinking people, you know, were able to put words with music, because they understood what's going to happen when that music imprints you. You know, I began to, like, I write poetry, I write music, I write songs, but I don't do it for the purpose of, you know, trying to be something, but I do it for the purpose of affirmations, because they stick harder. When I was getting ready to go to med school, I purposely put a certain song, I put certain lyrics over a certain beat to reaffirm this shit, so my unconscious mind could act the behavior out that I needed to do to get into the school. And in the song, I said it's embedded in my code, genetic design, resign when I get accepted to be instructed by medical professors. And gross anatomy is one of my lectures, and that's what I affirmed. You feel what I'm saying? When I got into med school, that was 2013, 2014, I got into med school, the classes was gross anatomy. That was one of the first modules of the class. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, words have that significant power when you understand how to speak them with intent. And I've learned how to do that. And I learned that I have to do that in this world, because it's like, in addition to that, you have to be able to go forward in life and speak according to what you need and what you want. You know, you can't just talk about it, you got to speak it. And you got to speak it to the point where, as I said, it penetrates the conscious mind, and then the subconscious mind, and then the unconscious mind. Because the unconscious mind is where you really act. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's just one point. That's just one dynamic of words, and how the efficacy can hit you without you having the intent behind it. So it's very, very important that you pay attention to the music that you listen to, and the song choices that you play. Play. You know, if you listen to a certain song and you know, it doesn't sit right with you, stop listening to it. If you listen to a certain song and you have to side eye some of the lyrics, don't fuck with it. You feel what I'm saying? Start paying attention and be cognizant of the shit that you listen to and the shit that you hear, because you are literally internalizing that once it's over a beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's very, very pivotal if you look at today's time. This is why, like, the rap is about bullshit now, because it's like, it creates the dysfunction within your mind and within your soul. When you don't have a coherent thought, when you don't have a clean 16 that gives a detailed story as it used to, that you can follow in a sequential manner, it starts jumping around and shit. That's what happens to your mentality. You know, that's not an accident. That's not an accident at all, but I'm not going to reveal too much of that, because you know what they do to motherfuckers who talk too much. But the point of that is, like, let's go back to words. You know, understanding words and understanding what they mean for you. You know.